Hello and welcome to day 16 of our October Pilates challenge. Go ahead and grab your mat and let's get started. Begin laying all the way down, taking a moment to feel the length of the spine, reaching from the tailbone all the way up to the head. Feeling that sense of length and reach, begin activating your core muscles, scooping the abs in, drawing the ribs together, and lengthening the shoulders down away from the ears. Place the feet hip distance apart, nice and close to you, and still feel a sense of the inner thighs activate even though the legs are apart. So we start working all four of those pieces of our core, right? Inner thighs, abs, ribs, and shoulders. And now scooping through the abdominal muscles, begin tucking the tailbone under, rounding the pelvis off the floor one vertebrae at a time, lengthening across the hips and the thighs from your core muscles, and then round all the way back down, rolling through that lower back and releasing the pelvis at the end. This is the lower half of breathing, right? Getting a chance to find a little length in that low spine. Let's do that again. Inner thighs, abs, ribs, shoulders. Tuck the tailbone under, scooping through the abs, peeling the spine up and off of the floor. And then exhale as you round all the way back and down, right? Finding length and space in that lower back. Inhale, tuck that tailbone under, round the pelvis up, reaching down the thighs and the hips. And then exhale as you round all the way back and down. And then one more time, inhale, tuck that tailbone under, round the pelvis up. And then exhale as you roll all the way back down. Go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. Taking a moment to use your body weight to relax into the lower spine, right? Feeling the low back melt into the floor, create some space in those muscles, and then scooping the abs and the ribs in, feeling that wrap around the waistline. Hands go to those knees and gently circle those knees around for 3 and 2 and 1, and then reversing that for 3 and 2 and 1. Getting into hundreds. So choose your position today that's going to be best for your body, whether that means the feet are on the floor, soft knees reaching for those arms, or if the legs come up into tabletop, activating those lower abs a bit more, or if the legs go all the way straight, wrapping the heels together, the toes slightly apart, inner thighs, abs, ribs, shoulders, in whatever position is best for you. And now pump those arms with breath. We get inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Squeeze those legs together. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Nice huge breath. Then 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Open through the chest and 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Reach through the shoulders. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Wrap the waistline. And 9, 2, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Reaching those legs all the way down nice and long. Take a moment to lengthen across the room. Stretching from fingertip to toe. Go ahead and wiggle the fingers and the toes. And let's go and circle those wrists and ankles around for 3 and 2 and 1. And then reverse for 3 and 2 and 1. And now finding a nice sense of round in the spine, our flexion of the spine as we go into roll up. So squeeze those legs together. If you would like, add a little softness to those knees, right, to relax the hips and the lower back a bit, or all the way straight. Abs and ribs pull in, slide those shoulder blades down the spine, giving the neck a little more room and space. And then hands float up to the ceiling, chin to chest. Inhale as you round it off the floor, and then exhale forward into that stretch, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale as you round back down, rolling through that spine, rounding through the back, rounding through the body, and exhale. And inhale as you round it up. Think of lifting up and out of those hips, and exhale forward. And inhale as you round back down. Squeeze those legs together. Draw the ribs in and roll down. Let that movement ride on the breath. Inhale as you round it up. And exhale, stretch. And inhale, round back down, painting the spine back onto the floor. And exhale. And inhale as you lift up. And exhale, forward. Inhale, round back down, scooping the belly in, draw the ribs together, and exhale. One more time, inhale as you lift it up, and exhale, stretch. And inhale, rounding all the way back and down, and exhale. All right, now turning ourselves around, coming onto our belly, so we can think about those back muscles. Now, taking the elbows underneath the shoulders. So we're actually lining up that skeleton nicely. Elbows under the shoulders, spread the fingers nice and wide. Really create some surface area on those hands. Legs lengthening out behind you. And then before you adjust anything else, let's feel the core, right? Scoop the abdominal muscles in towards the spine and draw those ribs together. You're gonna feel that lift across the front of the body. Keeping that lift, right? Adding a little stretch across those hips. I want you to begin finding your shoulders. Begin sliding those shoulders down the back as you lengthen the chest forward. Now, in lengthening the chest, notice if you are releasing those front ribs. So we do not want to flare the ribs just to get this stretch. We want to keep those ribs pulled together nice and tight, that crunch action in the rib cage. As we lengthen the entire rib away from those hips, sliding the shoulder blades down the back, lengthening through the neck. So we're feeling this long arc, this long sense of extension in the spine. And now as we hang out here, those can feel like very counterintuitive elements of things. I just want to take some deep breaths here and feel all the gorgeous elements of your core. So inhale, draw those abs in, draw the ribs tight. And then exhale, slide the shoulders down the back, adding the work. So instead of teeter-tottering back and forth, we try to keep both pieces. Inhale, abs and ribs. And then exhale, slide the shoulders further down the back. Inhale, abs and ribs. And exhale, slide the shoulders down the spine. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, abs and ribs. And exhale, lengthen the rib cage further away. And one last time, inhale, abs and ribs. Try to relax your butt, relax those legs onto the floor. And then exhale as you release it down. Hands stack underneath that forehead, relaxing your head on top so the neck can be long. We can release the chin. And then drawing those core muscles in. Still scoop the belly button in, draw the ribs together. And then reach that right leg behind you, engaging your lower back muscles and try to keep the hamstring and the glute relaxed. And then release that leg back down. And now reaching through your left leg, lengthening through that lower back. And release the leg down. And reaching nice and long, expanding through that lower back as you reach the right out. And release. And reaching that left leg out, so not really going towards the ceiling, but more towards the wall behind you. And release. Let's do one more set. Inhale, reaching through that right leg. And exhale, release. And inhale, left leg. And exhale, release. Good. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Scoop through the core as you round it back into a child's pose. Draw the tailbone down towards your heels. Spread the shoulders wide as you relax the head to the floor. And if it feels more comfortable to open those knees wider into a V, please do so. Breathing and expanding across that spine, right? Waking up the muscles across the back of the body. And finding the length and the strength through those muscles to go into beautiful arch, beautiful spinal extension. And then round it up. Finishing things out, let's go into rolling like a ball. Great way to kind of massage out any kind of tension that you may be feeling in the back, right? As we wake up those muscles, we want to make sure that they're nice and happy. Go ahead and draw those heels together. Toes, knees, and shoulders line up. Hands can go behind the knees as you find your balance, scooping the abs and ribs in, Or if you're up for the challenge, keep the arms on the outside of the legs, but walk them down the shins wherever that feels comfortable for you. The tighter the ball, the little more core that's gonna feel, right? Scoop the abs and the ribs in, wide shoulders, drop the chin slightly, and now let's rock it out. Inhale, round to your shoulders, and then exhale up to sit and hold. And inhale as you rock through the body, and exhale up and hold. Try not to roll on your head, but just the shoulder blades. Inhale as you round it back, and exhale up. Notice if the heels are sliding around, try to activate those inner thighs. Inhale, squeeze the legs together, and exhale as you roll it up. Good, let's go for 5 more. Huge exhale. Belly button to spine, and 4. And deep exhale. Now try to roll through your center, and 3. And exhale, and 2. Draw those ribs together, and exhale. And here we go, one last time. And exhale. Fantastic, release those feet to the floor. Beautiful job. Waking up the spine both in our flexion and the beginning of our extension, right? So you can feel how we are supporting our core through supporting all of our movements through our core, especially our spinal length for posture and mobility. Have a great day, you guys. If you want to add any additional stretches or exercises now, you should be warmed up and ready to go. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.